Hey everybody, welcome to Landscape Rescue. My name's Stuart and today we're in Ozark, Missouri, which is one of my favorite Lowe's to go to. For the clearance, these people know their plants, they take care of stuff really well, and they're willing to make a deal. Unfortunately, the gates are locked. It's like 9 o'clock. I don't know how many plants they were planning on selling today. Let's see if we can go shock them into, unlocking the doors maybe? We'll see. And action.
Let's have a pizza, baby.
Cut. Can someone give him his lines?
What are you looking at, you hockey puck?
Cut. I think we're just ad-libbing here. And action.
Hey, look, I'm Picasso.
Cut. What does that even mean?
Let's do this.
You've been at the top of every acting class since you were a child. Top gun actor.
All right. I'm back here in the clearance dungeon. It's starting to rain and I'm a little confused because I haven't seen rain in 6 weeks, but I went back into my memory warehouse to remember what this precipitation was, and I just got flashes of the word rain, so that's the only way really I know. I wanted to talk about these Oh So Easy Reds. I really like the Oh So Easy series. It's proven winner's answer to the drift. Well, these are $26.98, which is gonna take us into that 5th tier. I'm gonna make these 50% off. They do have one, and I haven't really seen very many around. Might be the only one that I see. Anyway, 26 takes us into like the 1350 range. 26.98. That's not a bad deal. I mean, it looks healthy. It's pushing new growth, which is what you look for. And the cool thing about any of these roses, like knockout roses, drift roses, the Oh So Easy series, you just trim them back. You can trim them back to about 8 inches, feed them real good with some triple 14, some Osmocote, something that you have on hand, and just kind of watch the fireworks. I mean, make sure it has plenty of water and plenty of food, and these things reward you. That's the Oh So Easy, the Oh So Easy Red. They've got some little 2-gallon knockouts. 1 gallon? Yeah, probably a 1 gallon. $18.98. A little overpriced, I think, for a knockout. Now, this one is going to be 15 or 50% off. So at $18.98, it's going to take us into that 5th tier, which is going to make those 50% off and take us, I mean, I don't know. That's not a bad deal. When it's on clearance and you're paying like $9 a piece for one of these, not necessarily a bad deal. Invest $100, get 10 of them, build a beautiful hedge, and in a couple years, it's gonna be the best $100 you ever spent. I know there's a lot of rose purists out there, but here's the reason that knockouts have been so successful. Okay, I understand. But the very reason a lot of rose enthusiasts hate the knockout rose is because it's the average man's rose, right? Just the same reason everybody hated Floribunda roses back when those first came out. You know, I remember as a kid, these bushy roses that literally you couldn't kill with diesel fuel, and all the rose purists were getting all judgy if you had one. It's the same thing with knockouts. It's been that's been going on for 20 years. The great thing about knockouts is the reason that rose purists kind of hate on them is the very reason they're so popular. They're super easy. Everybody can grow them. All you got to do is feed them and put water. They're disease resistant. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I can reliably throw a knockout rose in a 85-year-old lady's backyard, and then once a year come back and trim it back to the ground, make sure it's got some food, and it's her favorite plant. That's why I gush over knockouts, because knockouts do work, right? They do work. I don't have to use any kind of specific pruning. I read a study one time about the knockout. They had a control group. They had a group where they were just using hedge trimmers, like gas-powered hedge trimmers, and then somebody going in using conventional pruning methods on the knockout rose. After 10 years, they found no noticeable differences between the one that was pruned with hedge trimmers, which back then was unheard of, that you would ever do that to a rose, right? Just run some gas-powered hedge trimmers over it. It was absolutely unheard of that you would do that. You have to get out your pruners, you have to go for the vase shape, you have to make sure there's enough airflow inside. Well, the reason you were doing all that is because the hybrid tea roses typically aren't disease resistant. They're beautiful, but they're not disease resistant.
Who pesting your Cheerios?
I'm just saying that knockout series, I get it. I understand but just, it seems like it's a little bit polarizing with rose people when you say that you like knockout roses. My bad, they're 10 bucks a piece and you can't kill them. Boom. Here is those Blushing Ruffles Daylily. I think we got 9 of them. We got them for about 2 bucks a piece. If I can get the same deal, I'm probably gonna wanna grab some more of these because I really like the idea of them just kind of peeking out from behind some of my landscaping. And I still have a lot of room to just build a lush landscape. I'm still in a building process. I think I'm gonna try to get some more of these, but first, I need a cart. Here's another thing. Do you remember these Rainbow Rhythm Lake of Fires? Remember those PWs? They're $16, which at 50% off is gonna take us into that 5th tier, which is gonna make these $8 pretty much. And I am not in them for $8. But this is the 3rd week that they've been here. I would like to get them out of here. And what do they got? It's like they got 3 of them. They've got some other daylilies. That would be a nice little clump. You know, a nice little triangle somewhere in the landscape. Uh-oh. Squirrel! Hostas. Forbidden fruit. Yeah. The forbidden fruit hosta. Looks like they have 6 of them, which if I was still willing to plant stuff at Affinity Estates, that would be pretty good. Now they're $10.98 normally, right? So $10.98 takes us into that 4th tier. We're right there in that 4th tier. We're $1 over where we need to be. It's gonna make those $7 a piece. Just not in them for $7. First of all, I don't have the room, but I do like the forbidden fruit. Let's get a leaf that's new, that's just starting to pop out, hasn't been damaged by the heat. Look at that one. I like this hosta. I really do. And they've got 6 of them. Yeah, I've just got to go talk to somebody and see if I can get these things a good home. And if not, I walk away. There's plenty of clearance plant on our horizons. We don't need to go blow our entire PUPPY budget on plants. Who am I? Who am I?
I'm a monster!
I mean, I could probably count on one hand how many times I've seen hostas in clearance. So it's kind of a rare thing. I know people on the subscriber-only Facebook group talk about getting hostas all the time, but around here, we like our hostas, and I think they end up selling them, so they don't pop up on clearance very often. But these are nice and toasty. But see, I know something they don't know. I can cut these back this year, throw water-soluble fertilizer on them, and they're gonna reflush and look amazing in about a month. Just don't have enough shade.
The beating sun framing his gaunt figure against the horizon. We have come a long way, but perhaps you're prepared to go a little farther.
I don't even want to say it, but so I found some salvia. This is Pink Perfusion in a PW pot. There is plenty of them in here. I'm a little salvia rich. I know that sounds crazy coming from me.
He's lost his mind. There are 2 sides to him now.
But I have plenty of salvia in the landscape to the tune of probably 50 or 60, but these are pink. These salvia are $10.98, which is going to take us into that 4th tier once again and make these $7, and I just can't afford to do that. Maybe we give it another week and then we come back and we smack them upside the head with $2 a pot proposal. We do something like that. Alrighty, let's keep looking.
Remember when you punched that farm mammal?
That never happened. That never happened.
It did happen, guys.
You want to learn some Spanish?
What? Yeah.
Rugoso.
Rugoso.
Yep, that means juicy. Puedo.
Puedo.
Yep, good. That means hello.
Puedo.
Really? Yeah.
Okay, no, all right, let's load up our cart with some clearance plants. What do you say?
Let's load this bad boy up.
Let's load this bad boy up. Okay, let's do it. No, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, you did a good job. Yeah. Now, don't get too cocky. Go get the makeup bag because Daddy's feeling a little shiny.
Shiny.
like a treasure from a sunken pirate wreck.
Feeling shiny. Feeling shiny over here. Feeling shiny. After a long night of drinking, do you ever get frustrated in the morning when you take a shower and it washes off that old beer smell? Well, Duke Cannon has an answer with beer soap. It's a combination of cigarette smoke, bush beer, bad decision making. Duke Cannon. Find this at Lowe's. Okay, so here is the clearance roundup. So we ended up getting 14 of these Blushing Ruffles Daylily. If you've seen me buy these at this Lowe's before, I cleaned them out. There's not any left. I even found one just kind of hiding back there to make it 14 instead of 13. Then I got 4 of the Dip 'em in Wine from the Color Blaze Colia series that says that you don't need to pinch these, but done some experiments and I'm going to show you what they look like. You see what they look like, and now hopefully I can remember to take some photos of these guys before the end of the year so you guys can see what it looks like when you actually pinch them, the ones that say they don't need to be pinched. So there it is. I'm not saying they're not going to look gorgeous either way, but I would like to play around with that and see what I can do. My name's Stuart Moore, everybody. Thank you very much for letting me into your home to talk about plants.